What is going on, everyone, and welcome back. And boy, oh boy, do we have a code red today. Well, we're not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it because today we are talking about Solana. Now, over the last few weeks, I have been warning you all about the results of us getting rejected off of this Fibonacci golden zone. I told you all, look, oftentimes, whenever you see a range high and a range low, you're going to set that Fibonacci and return back to your 618 to 786 box, and that is your golden Fibonacci pocket, golden Fibonacci zone. Now, this is either going to act as a door of opportunity to the upside or a massive wall of rejection back to the downside, and so it's kind of your deciding point. This is when cryptos will figure out what way they actually want to go, and right now, we have a bit of a code red. So what we can see is that we have not only been rejected off of the 786 level, but we have put in what can be called a double top. Now, a double top is just pretty much what the name implies. It is whenever you go up to a certain point, you bounce off of it, you go back up to it, then you bounce off of it again. Now, generally speaking, whenever we will have a double top, there is one very, very specific level that you need to watch out for, and that is this point right here, which is called the MLS, or the mid level of support. This is the deciding factor usually. This is the point in which we will decide, okay, are we about to see a massive capitulation? Are we about to see a crash or not? And right now, we are about to find out, okay? So the current MLS is $19.84. And this is going to be the deciding factor, at least in my opinion, on if we are about to get a return to what could be as low as $14 to $13. Generally speaking, whenever you want to find a breakout target of a double top, what you're going to do is just take the depth of the top to the MLS, and you're going to apply that to the bottom of the MLS, and that is going to give you your breakout target. Currently speaking, you can see that aligns, perfectly with this previous point of liquidity, sitting right around $14.50, which is exactly where we were struggling to break out of before we did go on this massive run. So what it tells me right now is that although there are going to be little moments in which we may bounce off of, say, this level of resistance and this level of resistance, we could be getting dragged directly back down towards $14.50 before we are going to get some type of hopeful continuation back to the top side. Now, is this an absolutely horrible thing? No, absolutely not. You know, I think that it is necessary for us to see pullbacks, especially after a move of this nature. And so this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but obviously in that process, we could see, Solana's price fall 20 to 30% to the downside. So the way in which I'm paying attention to this is simply just watching $19.84. Now, there is one saving grace here, and that is the possibility of this descending level of support holding us up and we actually getting some type of breakout to the top side of this nature if we do put in what could be considered a descending wedge. Now, this is generally a bullish pattern. We will usually get a breakout to the upside off of a move of this nature. So there is a possibility that we will get a bounce right here. But again, I would be extremely careful if we do get a close below $19.84, because the likelihood is from that point forward, we will start to at least trek towards the downside as we get magnetized and pulled towards this $14.50 level. Even if we are unable to lose this support right here and we kind of just ride the wave back down, we are again just likely to see some type of continuation into these lower teens, and so I would be incredibly careful. Now, again, if we do start to see this play out in which we do get another bounce off of this level, right, say something of this nature happens, boom, boom, like that, well then obviously we will change course and we will start to prepare for what could possibly be, some type of move of this nature, right? That is within the realm of possibility, and this would be an absolutely incredibly bullish setup for a strong continuation to the top side, but that is just a kind of just guessing right now. That's all line work. What the charts tell us right now is that we are coming down to $19.84, and if this level is lost, we are very likely going to start to see this trek towards the downside. That will also coincide if we go to the weekly Bollinger Bands here. That will also coincide with us starting to fully retest this 20 simple moving average, and you guys know if that's lost, we are very likely going to start to pull towards the bottom side of the Bollinger Band envelope. Of course, that is still way down here at $6, so it would work its way up. It would take some time, and as of course we lose volatility, it would squeeze, but that does set us up for even further continuation. And again, that's just not something we want to see, guys. So what I want you guys to be the most prepared for right now is how do we interact with $19.84. If you see a pretty strong bounce off of it, okay, maybe we're good, right? Maybe we're in a position where we are going to get a move to the top side. Obviously, we need to do a lot of work to get back up towards these levels, so we're not going to get too bullish too soon. But if this level is lost, again, do expect some type of pullback to the downside here, and I will continue to update you as that does play out. The whole goal of today's video was to just kind of warn you of what possibly could be on the way. And so I hope you guys do feel prepared for what could be a nice little pullback here. With that said, that is it for Solana's very, very fast update. I hope you guys did enjoy the quick update of the day. Let me know how you feel about these smaller videos down in the comment section below, and I will see you all next time. Peace.